You can tell how really humid it is because of my hair. Hi there, Marge here from Rose Grows in Harlem. It is Friday, the 30th of May, and we're gonna go take a look to see what the yard looks like a month later. I've not been in the garden. I've been visiting with family, dealing with some just some personal items, and yeah, it's time to get back in the garden. But there are updates, so let me show you around. All right, well, here are my side beds. This is raised bed number one. Seems like it's doing okay. I probably could have given it a lot more dirt, some topsoil, but here are the blooms on this beautiful little plant. Lots of moisture retention, so that's good, but we've also had a crazy amount of rain. Here are the flowers that don't seem to be inviting any hummingbirds this year, so I might make a change to that. What were these? I forgot already. I'll have to find out what they were. They're beautiful and they smell really good. Oh, and I see I put these here so that I could save the water, and I'll have to get rid of them because it's probably drowning now. It's been really raining like for the last 4 days or so. Here's bed number two. This is where my onions were growing, and look, there's a little onion. There's another little onion. Took them 2 years. Here are my peppers. Those are my jalapeno and my banana peppers. And I believe they are starting to flower. Look at that. Beautiful. My banana peppers are probably waterlogged. They look like they're kind of struggling, but hopefully putting all of these peppers together, they will take up those water resources. And I believe, yeah, it looks like we're gonna get some more blooms there, maybe some peppers. This is the bed that I ended up putting ginger, turmeric, beets, and garlic in. And so far, it seems like this is just the straw from like straw seeds. So I will be eventually pulling them out, but hopefully it's keeping the cats off of here. But look at my beets. You can actually eat these beet leaves. I might harvest them when they get a little bigger. Oh, look at the snail. Hello, baby. Oh, and the ants. Hello, ants. Nice. Let them enjoy the heat and the wetness. Yeah, all of my plants are like dying from all the water. Well, not dying, but they're just drowning a little bit. My blueberries are doing good. They're creating more berries themselves. That's good. That one may be struggling. I'll have to check to see if that needs more drainage. But I don't know, looks like it's all right so far. All the blueberry plants. Look at my runaway oregano. Probably, besides garlic, is the most used herb is oregano. I have not cleaned up any of that for the tomatoes. So yeah. I may be way too late for tomatoes this year, but we'll see. I might end up putting some fall items, fall seeds in there. But here are my, I set up my rain barrels again, especially because it's been so crazy. And I've got water in here, got water in there, and I made sure the top was on tight so that no animals can get in there. And look at my beans. These are my cone flowers that I planted all the way over there, but then they moved over here, and they are mingling with my bean plants. Now, these were supposed to be bush beans, but they have traveled all the way up to here. So, yeah, okay, beans, do your thing, I guess. And here are my edamame. So those are doing okay. I probably should feed them. Here's some more. See? So that's pretty cool. And then over here, I have more weeds coming up like crazy. I'm almost thinking this is some corn. We'll see. Who knows? But those are my lantana. That's supposed to be my phlox. And these are my crazy Egyptian or walking onions, which just come back every year. And I just let them trail on to wherever they like. All right, let's go to the backyard. A moment to talk about my backyard. So it's been probably about a month and a half since I've been back there. I can look out the window and see every day the weeds coming back. Maybe part of the reason why I don't want to go back out there so quickly. But part of gardening is that it's not perfect. My garden is not perfect. Never claimed it would be. I am definitely a procrastinator. I am definitely somebody who goes out there and tries to do the work when I can. And because I've been traveling and working, I have not really been able to get to the backyard. Well, if you decide to have a garden or an orchard or something like that, that is a full-time job all on its own. It's not just making sure that your plants are taken care of, but it's also making sure that you take care of the weeds. And if you don't do that on a weekly basis, this is what happens. Welcome to the crazy jungle. This is now my backyard with the weeds going past my knees. And I have a stick here to make sure I don't walk through any spider webs while I'm paying attention to the camera. I have to deal with these vines going up the side of the house everywhere. Thank goodness they're not like poison oak or poison ivy. And look at this ridiculousness. If you don't get rid of the runners, the rhizomes, it will just come back with a vengeance. And I really, really should be wearing bug repellent. So I'm going to make this really quick, but it's important for you to see what happens when you don't take care of your garden. Don't bite off more than you can chew. This is a crazy weed. Look at that. Not to mention the mold on the side of the house that we have to clean up. Look at all of these vines crawling up the house. That's got to be taken care of. Those are my leftover Durlockers. There are some of my fruit trees. That is my lemon balm going out of control. My roses that I put up on the trellis that I have to deadhead and clean. And I just want you to understand, look at this ridiculous, ridiculous plant. That leaf, I can't get over there because I need to clean up this area, but that leaf is bigger than my head. Bigger than my head. And there's another one back there. Ooh, the mosquitoes are coming out. Okay, that is my apricot tree up there. And I might redo this with some bug repellent, but I just wanted to show you it's not all apples and oranges. It's a lot of work to clean up.